All right, Brad, here we are. This game is called Destiny.
Cool. Is this game any good?
It is a 3-player multiplayer shooter.
Okay.
Like from the makers of Halo.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like dual joystick shooter.
No, sadly,
or something.
That would be pretty cool. But let's get in here and take a look at the first expansion called The Dark Below. Not The Dark Blow.
Mind was racing trying to come up with something for that.
It's not The Dark Blow.
Just got nothing. Black cocaine.
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
Okay, here we go.
You haven't played any of this?
So no, I have not. I logged in yesterday and I hit Vanguard rank 2 and went and bought some gloves because that was the last piece of non-legendary gear that I had, and that's all I've done.
And that brings you to level 28. Okay, that's healthy. I played through the 3 story missions in this.
Yeah, so I have not done any of the missions.
Okay.
I figured I would wait, knowing that we were going to do this video. That once you said it was hard to find a way to replay the first mission.
The first mission doesn't show up on the map for some weird reason.
Yeah.
Those 3 missions took me about an hour.
Great.
Hour 15.
Well, fantastic.
Light
102.
But they're pretty good. They're
so you see the gear has that little 1 in the corner, implying that it is from the expansion, I guess.
Okay, so that's straight up new gear.
I guess so. I don't know.
Okay. So is your little cape?
Yeah, but
sash.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. I got this cool. Thought that was
it's kind of
maybe a cool looking thing.
God, that shader is so awesome.
Also, I have this black shader.
That fucking shader. Oh.
So yeah, this is my character. So the weird thing is the first mission from. They put the mission in your bounty inventory, which I guess explains why they gave everybody 10 bounty slots now.
Oh, so you've been and talked to that NPC?
Yes, I went and did that.
Okay.
And I picked up one of the bounties here. I still have my exotic bounty that I haven't finished yet. So we can agree, even you, Brad, can agree that Destiny is a game that has some issues. But it is not entirely unlikable, and if people say there's nothing likable about Destiny, I will point you to this little bit here that says machine guns loathe rocket launchers.
Yeah. There's some weird, quirky stuff in this game.
Yeah.
A lot of the flavor text on the weapons is fantastic. Just really crazy, weird, dumb stuff.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's worth $60, but...
Yeah.
Or plus the $20 for the expansion or whatever, whatever.
It's pretty fun to shoot stuff.
Yeah.
Did I see Giancarlo playing?
That's a likely. That's a likely. I'm actually gonna lock down my fire team here just to keep it.
I wish it would remember that setting.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of stuff about Destiny that I wish was better. So why not?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a little cinematic you can watch here, which I have not watched. Is it worth watching?
Oh, it's okay.
Should we watch it here?
Yeah, sure. It kind of sets up what's going on in this thing.
That sounds like it's already more story than most of Destiny.
Yeah. You may have seen this. I think they showed this at the PlayStation.
This is a trailer. This was a trailer, wasn't it?
Or they showed this somewhere over the weekend. Might have been the Game Awards.
Only one crawled out.
So they tried to raid, is what she's saying.
Yeah.
Six Guardians.
I am Eris, the last.
And so Eris is the person that has come to the tower to give you these missions.
Yes. She attempted to do battle with Crota.
Son of Oryx.
Okay.
I think this is a good trailer. It gets you pumped to go fight a guy named Crota until you remember all the things about Destiny that are kind of deflating, you know?
Yeah.
Like, seeing videos like this and the other one they put out that's more of an overview of the content in this thing.
Yeah.
It makes me continue to think about the game that I wish Destiny was. And then just makes me sad.
This really is just a trailer. That's a weird thing to say. Here's your cinematic. Like, it seems like an ad. I wonder if anyone can watch that. Almost like it was an ad.
Yeah, no, that showed up before the expansion came out.
Oh, that's funny.
That was there a week or 2 ago.
And by funny, I mean kind of a bummer.
I know, it's like play the ad for a game.
They've got some new multiplayer maps, and they've created playlists for those here too.
I haven't seen those yet.
And I still have is that just gonna ping forever, the hard mode raid?
Yeah, until you do the hard mode raid.
Well, I'm not gonna. So.
Yep. Yeah.
And
now that there's a new raid to do.
We have our new mission.
Before you go in, let me look at this. That's a different icon than everything else on these maps.
The triangle?
The little triangle thing. And like I said, that disappears after you do this mission.
Weird.
The other 2 story missions are standard icons like those.
Oh.
They're repeatable, you can do them over and over.
But this one, for whatever reason,
goes
you can't.
away. I don't know why.
Well, let's go into it, I guess.
All right. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I did this on hard at level 29 and found it very challenging. But I'd kind of...
Vanguard marks, who needs them?
I kind of would like to see you try it on hard to see what you think of it. But that's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't do it again, it almost seems like you should do it on hard.
Yeah. Just to get the rep or the whatever, you know.
Well, I mean, but also in the interest of this being a quick look,
yeah,
let's you know, we want to probably look at a couple of missions here. We should probably just run through it like this. Right?
Sure, that's fine. Even on easy, I thought I played, or not easy, but normal. I played the subsequent 2 missions on normal, and those were no joke. I think their encounter design has ramped up both in difficulty and kind of...
Well, they're probably also expecting that you know, people that are playing this are coming in with a fire team.
Sure.
The son of Oryx. We'd never faced anything like him. In the end, only I was left. Crota and his armies destroyed our moon. If we don't stop them, I fear Earth will suffer the same fate.
Oh wait, this mission's on Earth.
Sardon commands the hive spawn on Earth.
Okay.
Search the grotto, find this monster, and see to his end.
I thought it was a little weird that this is like a totally hive-focused expansion. You're on a mission to kill a prominent hive, and the first enemies they put you up against are Fallen.
I mean, you're fighting Fallen through this entire game, no matter what.
I know, but it's just the first thing you see, you know?
Yeah. What do we got? Oh, hey, hi. I mean, they do definitely kind of launch you into it, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, this part is a real fucker. Because that particular wizard can spawn enemies like infinitely.
Huh. Well, it seems like a good spot to finish this exotic weapon quest.
Oh, is that just kills with a machine gun?
Yeah. Of course, that would mean I would have to go pop some heavy ammo synthesis thing.
Yeah.
And fuck it.
So yeah, that's... As you can see, the enemies just keep coming here. Oh, that looks fun.
Yeah, that's.
I wish I could do that. I could just bring myself back to life when I die, though. So
that's all right.
That's pretty useful.
I don't even ever think I've seen those guys back off. Oh, hey. Hey, what's up? I'm Will of Crota. Even with the stability upgrade, I feel like this weapon suffered.
Yeah, I think I'm...
From what they did to this game.
I think I'm done with the epilogue. I don't know, maybe I spent too much time with that Suros, which has, like, maxed stability.
Yeah.
But yeah, that thing... The epilogue is fun to shoot, but it's a little too swimmy
Sardan is the
for my
first
taste.
of Crota's disciples. His army helped shatter the moon and claim it for his master. His presence here is a sign. The Hive are preparing to wake Crota's soul.
So I don't know if you noticed, but that wizard didn't die.
Yeah, I noticed he went away.
Which is kind of cool, because for something else that's kind of crazy, the wizards are actually female. Like, they refer to a wizard as she in this thing.
Ah. The Blades of Crota have invaded this world.
Yes, indeed.
Hi.
Oh. God, these guys can really take it. Glued.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That thing's back.
Alright, so did you pick up all the bounties from the...
I did not.
Oh, crap.
I was not. I didn't have room for them, so I didn't take them all. But yeah, some of them were like kill 7 with 1 swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one that's just like kill 15 enemies with a sword.
Yeah,
on
so I
Earth.
got one of them. Which one did I end up getting? Kill Hive using... Yeah.
So, this thing is weird because you don't get this for very long. I don't know if it's number of swings or number of enemies killed with it or what.
Well, I need to kill 15.
Like, I got 12 enemies killed and then it disappeared.
Well, shit.
So I still got that bounty, and I don't know why. And since you can't repeat this mission... Also, hey, remember this place?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this sword is behaving weirdly.
Yeah.
Like it is going to blow up.
Yep.
Oh, they shoot it out of your hands.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So my understanding, I was talking to Giancarlo, apparently those like super knights that'll drop a sword show up randomly in patrols on Earth.
Oh.
So I think you can come back and find one. They're just like random spawns, I think. So I think you can find one and get the rest of the kills you need and stuff.
That's weird.
But yeah, that wizard that was spawning the enemies that you were fighting there is like they reference that wizard throughout these story missions. And then by the end of the 3rd story mission, you still haven't killed that thing. Like, I think it might factor into one of the strikes.
Weird.
But they, there's at least like, well, maybe she'll talk about it.
Using the shadows as the Hive do. Keep your eyes open.
I'm gonna get me some heavy ammo here.
Yeah, you want that for the fight coming up. Is kind of rough.
Yeah, let's get more glimmer from Hive enemies, I guess. I mean, there's a bunch of them, right? Might as well.
Yeah. I mean,
I got 16 of these fucking
that's
things.
fine. Yeah, you're almost at the end of this, so you won't get a lot of use out of it.
Well.
But also, there's some of the stuff that you buy from that new vendor takes those black wax idols.
Oh, weird.
As a currency.
Okay.
But yeah, they drop like crazy, so who cares?
Yes, this is a new spot, right?
So you could get to this in the base game, but there was nothing here but just random Hive enemies. You just kind of killed them and moved on.
Hey, what's this? I have been hit with a dark burden.
Yep. You, Man, you're really tearing that guy up. Yeah, you don't want line of sight to that guy.
Yeah.
At all.
Oh, shit.
Because that shit sucks. So yeah, try using your jump jets.
Oh, okay.
You can't. Like, that's not an amazing, like, twist on the gameplay or anything, but at least it's... they're kind of trying to get a little bit of that raid design in here, you know? It's
yeah,
like, oh, here's a debuff.
Something else.
Like, here's a debuff the boss can put on you. You're chewing this guy up a lot faster than I did on hard. Like, I died on this fight like twice on hard. It was really shitty.
Okay. Damn it.
Ah.
I need kills with this thing.
Sardon has fallen. Come see me. There is more to do. The rest of Crota's disciples will not cease until Earth is ready for their master's return.
Shard of the Fist's Blade.
Yeah, I got that, and I can't find it in my inventory. I don't know where it is.
Well, aren't you? I mean, I'm sure you're like turning it in as soon as you're going back to see her, right?
Oh, it's just a quest item. Yeah, that's probably what happens. Is that like a coffin?
Kinda, yeah.
Weird. So yeah, you know, there's a little debuff off that boss there, and like there's that wizard I was talking about is kind of an enemy that you see pop up multiple times throughout this thing. Like it's not mind blowing or anything, but you know,
it almost feels hacky, like a little bit, like they're making do with what they can.
Right. But at least there's a little more to this or a little more variety than there was in the base game.
Sure.
Like you don't scan anything in this. You don't run it up to any computer terminals and hit square in this expansion.
But there's been so much of that.
That's all I know how to do. Also, no Peter Dinklage in this thing at all.
Huh. It makes sense that they wouldn't be able to necessarily
like just go get him to do lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got this other NPC, obviously kind of guiding you along.
Dismantle this bullshit.
Who needs it?
Oh, great, a class item. What's that? Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that carried over outside of missions.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
All right, so back to the tower to get the next mission, I guess. And decrypt some shit. Still Destiny.
Yeah, it is. I'm looking forward to doing the strikes.
Yeah.
I have no idea what one of them is. I know they put out video of one of them at the PlayStation Experience. It's in the Black Garden. It's basically in the last level, or maybe not in that map, but it's a continuation of the map.
Okay.
From the end of the game. And I have no idea what the other one is. I guess it's on the moon. And then talking to Eric Tay from GameSpot, he has done like half of the raid, and he said it's really good.
Of course, he would say that.
I mean, yeah, but he was pretty critical of like his opinion. He's played more of this game than anybody I know.
Yeah,
and his opinion of this game is it's all about the raid and like nothing else. Like he hasn't even done the other content in this expansion yet. Like the point is he's pretty disdainful of like the story missions and stuff in this. It's not like a huge Destiny apologist or whatever, but it sounds like the raid, like there's a lot of puzzly aspects to the raid, things to figure out and stuff, and he said it looks totally different from anything else on the moon.
Well.
So that stuff sounds cool. I'm excited to see that. Also, he was telling me, I guess you know this, like I didn't realize all the like vendor gear has been significantly upgraded in this. Like that's how you hit 28 so fast, right?
Right. I just went and bought gloves. I mean, I could buy other stuff. I would lose light if I went and bought new boots.
Okay, because you'd have to upgrade it.
Yeah. But it does have a higher maximum, so it seems like something I probably should do.
Right. That was part of the reason I didn't bother hitting level 30 in the base game. Like you knew they were going to add stuff.
Yeah.
That's
great. Another mark of the bulwarks.
Yay.
Thanks.
Like that's the MMO way, right? Like an expansion comes out and you introduce new gear that levels you faster than the old stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Level 20 fusion rifle. I already have one of these.
I would say you aren't going to need any more fusion rifles.
Yeah, I don't like fusion rifles.
Well, also you're going to get a cool one pretty soon.
Oh. Mark of the bulwarks. It's even a level 21.
Yeah, I break all that stuff down that's not legendary. You should maybe drop some of the bounties you don't care about and get the ones that she's got.
Yeah, okay.
Especially because when I went here, she had a Titan-only bounty that I couldn't pick up.
You've defeated the Fist of Crota, but the threat remains.
Of course it does. For at least 2 more missions.
Okay. Siege of the Warmind. Hidden Bucker. Out of the Cosmodrome. Cleanse the Hive. Okay, yeah, well, sure.
Crota's armies are seeking out the last Warmind. You must stop them from finding Rasputin.
What are these things?
Oh, so you can straight up buy shards? Oh, that's what the idols are for. Okay.
But it takes a radiant shard to make radiant energy. That's a different thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can convert.
You're
from
basically
shards.
trading.
Okay.
You're
yeah,
basically
yeah.
trading in a shard
Right,
for an energy
okay,
and vice
yep,
versa.
yeah.
But notice you have to be rank 4 with this lady to do that.
Right.
And those are like actually just new materials.
Great.
But you can see you can just buy those with idols.
New shaders.
Oh shit! We should preview some of those. I didn't even look at those. Oh, that's a cool one.
So I should probably get.
Oh, that's the Titan one, right? Do you have?
I guess I don't know.
No, that's a Warlock. What?
Oh, Warlock. Yeah, that's Warlock. Yeah.
I wonder if those change day to day then. Because yeah, I played through the stuff yesterday, and it was that one was a Titan bounty.
Yeah. Should I get these?
What are they?
Kill hive with precision damage while under the effect
Oh,
of
that's
Black
new
Wax
too.
Idol.
Okay, these are changing every day then.
Hunt the knights who serve as blades of Crota on Earth and Moon. Okay, those are the things that I could kind of do wherever from the sounds of it, so
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
going to take either of those.
Return of Crota.
Okay, cool. I didn't realize they were going to cycle those bounties every day like they do the regular ones.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I still have this one, but
Yeah,
most of the way there.
Yeah.
And I'll finish up this one probably on this next mission, and yeah, well, you know.
Play Destiny.
We'll play Destiny, I guess. All right, so that's everything I need to do here, right? Let's leave. So they've worked the DLC strikes and stuff like that into like the weeklies and dailies and stuff too. Right?
Yeah, at least one of them. Not the if their practices from the original game hold, then the PlayStation exclusive strike from this will never show up in the weeklies.
Okay.
Because the Dust Palace never did before, but
Yeah.
they fucked that thing up.
The Nightfall's level 30. Was it always level 30?
No, it used to be 28. That's
Okay.
crazy. Wait, what is the? Okay, so that's the new main strike, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, okay, so Omnigul
Epic
is
Nightfall, Arcburn, Light Switch, Angry. That's quite a lot.
Omnigul is that wizard, you know, that you were fighting before.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm sure you saw the stuff, right? That you basically can't do the weekly this week if you don't have the DLC.
Right. Which is sort of shitty, but at the same time, I feel like if you're still playing Destiny at this point, why you would probably get this content.
You're right, but it's still shitty to lock people out of the thing that they do once a week. Like, you're right. If you're still interested in Destiny, you should buy this, because otherwise, what are you doing?
If I was someone who was a fan of Destiny and playing Destiny continually, having this weekly always be the same old shit and never update would be far more depressing.
Yes, I agree with you.
So there's no right answer there other than to duplicate, other than to have a backup weekly for people
that's
that
what
don't
they
have
should do.
Don't have the DLC.
But the problem there is that then you would run into weird overlap, because there's only 4 strikes that they can cycle.
Right. Yeah.
Or is it 5? Anyway.
All right. So
yeah, it's
mission.
It's a messy, shitty situation.
Oh, so they're still talking about Rasputin.
Oh yeah. Now this mission's kind of neat.
Oh, I'm not level 30. So
No, I would not try that at all. Yeah, I haven't played nearly enough of this thing to decide if it's worth the money or not.
Rasputin is the last of the Warlords. They were the greatest defense systems ever devised. A massive network of satellites and doomsday.
You know, someone who doesn't really want to play the competitive multiplayer. Like, there's a significant chunk of this that I never want to see or am indifferent about.
Right.
So,
let the hive
like for 3 missions, 2 strike, you know, like the when you add it up, this doesn't seem like a great value.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, so there is a little more to this than that.
But
like,
at the same time, you blazed through these like 3 story missions in like an hour. You were saying, right?
Yeah.
There's a secret entrance to the War Mind's bunker beneath the Forgotten Shore. Stop the hive from reaching.
Oh, everybody's got that stupid sparrow with the flames now.
Yep. Let's kill some level 3 guys.
You should be killing those with your machine gun.
That is a great point.
Whoa, just a bunch of loot popped out. Man, I love the way those glows look on the ground.
Yeah, that was nice.
Just something. There's just something pleasing about it in like a Pavlovian kind of way. But I mean, there's some stuff around the edges of this, like when you finish those 3 missions, which we probably won't get to in this. That's not exactly it. Like you don't get access to the strikes immediately after that. There's some bounties that they give you that are supposedly kind of cool. I haven't done them yet.
Wait, where is this pointing me to?
Forgotten Shore. You want to go you'll want the bike.
Yeah.
It takes forever to get there. Whoa!
Remains silent.
The fuck was that?
You can roll this thing.
How'd you do that?
You hold the right trigger as well while you're in the air.
Oh, wow.
Defenses.
Weird.
Or Crota's disciples will flood the earth.
And you can do hell of stunts.
Huh. But yeah, like Taya was telling me that the bounties you get after these 3 missions, sort of, they send you on patrols, but you're going after like specific like named enemies.
Huh.
And you kind of have to like read the quest or the text on the bounties to figure out where they are. They don't just point you on the map. So he said that stuff is kind of interesting. It's weird, but like $20 seems like too much for this. And you know, if you buy the expansion pass, it's, what is it? $35?
It's like $17.50 or something per at that point.
Oh, so you only
and
got
if you bought like the big edition of the game, you got it for 15.
Okay, so like 15 sort of. 15 like kind of seems all right for this. I know like $5 feels like you're splitting hairs or something. But
yeah.
Like 20 is kind of pushing it. Are those new?
Yeah. I guess I'll pop the other one of these heavy ammos so I can keep.
Might as well use a black wax too.
Sure.
Because there are more sinks for Glimmer in this game now. Oh, you were in the right place.
Oh. Oh.
Rasputin's in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Sure. That's a neat door.
Yeah, it's a cool looking door, right?
$20 for that door.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I've never known him to welcome visitors. Find the control room.
It's like this is a cool area, you know? This is new stuff.
Yeah, it looks different. Yeah.
Hive. They found a way inside. Don't let them reach Rasputin.
Hang on, you guys. Actually. Nah.
All those machine gun kills you just gave up.
You know, I also have a bounty to get, like, to kill 3 or more enemies with that thing a set number of times, so might as well work on everything. Pardon me. Excuse me. Hold up. If you guys could just stop for a sec.
Oh, hello.
I hate that stupid fucking shield. I mean, at least this is a different looking area.
Yeah.
Controls. Make sure the hive haven't destroyed Rasputin.
Dude, it's Warmind. Look at that thing.
Okay. Is it rampant? Is this Warmind rampant? Is this AI thing rampant in this Bungie game?
The screens are red, so maybe.
Has it been more than 7 years?
Notice that you didn't actually have to hit square on that console.
Yeah, that's a hot new innovation.
Right.
We replaced hitting square with not hitting square.
Right. They didn't even put an objective indicator on it.
Silence her screams.
You know, I think it's kind of cool that they like make a named enemy that's super powerful and actually reference it in the story a little bit. Like there's a little more to it.
Yeah, a little more.
I know the bar is extremely low.
And you go up there and fight her?
No, you can't do that.
Ah, fuck.
Oh god.
It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. We'll be alright. It's cool. Ah.
Wow, that was pretty effective.
Fuck. A Waker has summoned a vestige. All right. Should I not stand in that circle?
Yeah, I've never actually stepped into one of those to see what it does. I'm kind of curious. But
doesn't seem good.
Maybe better not stand in it. You know, that's like...
Oh, hey.
Oh boy, hey. Hello.
I'm gonna aim at your head and hold down the trigger and hope for the best.
It's
Yeah.
That's Destiny. Oh boy, you need to heal.
Yeah, I do. I'm like keep going too far. There we go. Oh, hey.
Oh boy.
Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Yes, a new Grimoire card.
I cannot believe they haven't just like patched a Grimoire viewer into this game.
I mean, with what is on those cards being so barren also, like that's got to be low priority compared to some of the other stuff they could be working on.
I guess, but how hard would it be to just pull those text fields from the database, right?
I guess, yeah.
And I would read them. Like, I don't bother to read them on the website, but I would read them if they were in the game.
Perhaps if you installed the iOS app.
I've got it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't want to second screen this. You know, you can kind of see him getting a little bit of the raid mechanics into these missions with the summons and things on the floor.
Slightly more complicated. Yeah, sure.
Again, it's a Destiny mission design is a very low bar. Yeah.
That's what that does.
Well, that sucks.
Look out for that.
The next mission is fucking rotten with those things. Like the end of the next mission, they're everywhere.
What do we get? What do we get? Nothing good.
A finished bounty.
A helmet that I won't use.
Yep. That does nothing.
Great.
For you.
All right. Well, that seems like it's sort of it. I mean, we're not going to get into the strike at this point because we haven't even finished the story missions. But there's, there's one more regular story mission, some bounty stuff.
You do
eventually the strikes.
Kind of target bounties to open up the 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Or 1 strike if you're on the Xbox One.
Yeah. Right.
Which is pretty unfortunate. Although it sounds like the cross-platform strike is the good one because the other one, like I said, takes place in the Black Garden. And I heard the boss of it is very similar to the boss of one of the existing strikes.
Well, great.
Just like I thought the Dust Palace on PS4 was the weakest strike as well. It feels like lesser content somehow.
Yeah. Well, so that's kind of the early parts of, or I guess the early and mid parts of this expansion.
Right.
Has it changed your opinion of Destiny at all?
Not really. At least they're sort of trying to make it a little more interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I can't render any kind of verdict on this until I've done the strikes and the raid. Like, that's the good stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
And, the strikes are higher value to me than the story missions because they're the thing you do more often.
Right.
And
so
the
they're longer. If they're longer and more entertaining, then, that matters.
And not only that, but they're the thing you do with people.
Sure.
And I ended up having a kind of a small running crew of people that I played Destiny with. And it's fun to play those 3-player strikes with them.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see how those are, and then obviously the raid.
Yeah.
Interest you. Engrams, yes.
Yes. Hello, yes.
It's still a little iffy, though, for the money.
Yes, hello. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a great value. At some point, though, if you're still playing Destiny, do you really have a choice?
Right. I'm not expecting the next... I think the next expansion is in February.
Okay.
I'm not expecting anything, like, insanely different structurally than this.
Yeah, it seems like it would just be this again,
the one
different
thing,
area.
The one thing that I've seen that's new about it, I'm not sure if this is confirmed or if it's still rumor, but supposedly the Reef is being opened up as a playable area for that expansion.
Huh.
So that's,
Destroy Crota's soul!
Yeah.
Temple on the moon before Crota is made whole.
So obviously, if they do that, that's kind of the single biggest thing they've added to this game since it came out, right? Like a whole new place to land and go around and shoot stuff.
Right. Yeah. That would be pretty different for sure.
But the kind of the do or die moment for me with Destiny is what happens after that second expansion.
Sure.
Like
a hot moat.
Yeah, moats.
Some hot boots.
Just like for me, they can't just keep cranking out expansions of this scale.
Yeah,
after that.
There has to be something more dramatic.
Yeah.
Than what they've done.
Like I fully expect some kind of like big, significant like WoW style expansion to come out like next holiday for this.
But is that well? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
that's my guess.
That being like Destiny 2 at some point.
Well, not a year later. I can't imagine.
Right.
Like Bungie typically takes at least like 3 years to make a game.
Yeah.
But my point is like that. I hope that's not the next thing they add to this game. Like I hope it's not like from February to say October or November, with nothing else.
Yeah. You'd like to think that they would at least continue to support it or something.
I'm sure. I'm sure there'll be the free weekly events, but
I can wave.
Yeah,
I can dance.
You can dance. It's that kind of game.
Yeah. It's not really that kind of game.
Well.
They want you to think it's that kind of game.
It's trying to be that kind of game.
It's trying to be that kind of game.
Some parts of it are like that kind of game.
Yeah, so that's the Dark Below. It's slightly more Destiny.
Yep.
If you're interested in slightly more Destiny, they are selling that.
Yes, they certainly are.
Yeah. I'm curious to see the strikes and raid and stuff, I guess, but yeah.
I might be back on the site with some of that stuff in the near future.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe we'll take a look at some of that further stuff down the line.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks, Brad.
Yep.
That's it. That's Destiny.